Hello and welcome to boat show season here in Australia. That lovely time of year where the word upgrade gets thrown around a lot by discerning boat owners of these fine vessels. And welcome to the Princess stand here at Cove International Boat Show, where it's my job to show you around. It's a massive year for Princess at our home show. 5 vessels on display and the biggest stand we have ever had in the Southern Hemisphere. Chief Commercial Officer for Princess, Will Green, has even flown in from the UK for the event and likes what he sees. Will, how beautiful does your Princess fleet look?
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Does it make you proud sitting up here having a look at it?
Absolutely, yeah. I think the Sanctuary Cove is one of the only places in the world where they've got these mega undercover docks, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's such a good backdrop for our boat show here.
Well, I think Princess is really gaining huge traction here in Australia.
Yeah, we've got a fantastic distributor with Greg and Scott and the guys at Princess Australia based here in Queensland.
Well, it really just flows with our Australian lifestyle. I know Princess globally is such a massive brand.
Yeah.
So who's buying a Princess?
People from all different nationalities and countries, and you'd imagine that they're all very different, but actually very similar type of people. The families, we design and build boats for real boaters. And our boats are, used seriously, especially here in Australia. A lot of owner-operators, but people who like to go boating with their families, I would say.
What trends are we seeing?
So we're seeing pretty much every boat now. If it's a flybridge, has a hard top, and it wasn't that long ago that we didn't build any boats with hard tops at all. Everything was a bimini, a soft shade. Stabilisation has transformed boating. With fuel costs going the way they are, I think people generally are happier to go slower. Mm-hmm. And with stabilisation, you can do that comfortably. Before that, you really need to have a boat fully on the plane, and then it's more stable, especially if the seas are a bit rough. But with stabilisation, they absolutely defy gravity, whether it's a gyro or fins, and we fit both across the range. We've got real pedigree. We started in 1965, and we've been building boats in Plymouth. Ever since then, every boat is tested in the English Channel, where the seas are pretty terrifying at times. So we build a fantastic sea boat. And so, if you're going to take the boat from here in Queensland up to Hamilton Island, say, that's what these are designed to do. I've been coming here a long time. It's my 20th anniversary with Princess next year. And I've been coming to Sanctuary Cove pretty much since the beginning. And come and see our old family and friends.
Yep.
Greg and the guys, they're part of the Princess family, and we're very proud to have them.
You only have to look around here to see the rise in the success of the Princess brand in Australia. On display this year are the V40 and V55 in the sports yacht range. But if you are after a next level flybridge boat, there's the F50 or the F55, and the remarkable F62 is here making its debut. Almost a half dozen Princess beauties, and it's all hands on deck to present these glamazons at their absolute finest. Must be nice standing here on this transom, looking around, wondering which one of these babies to take home. The good news is there are plenty of Princess staff on hand to talk to you about how, where and when to use your vessel. In fact, Scott Davis works with Princess and owns one himself. Not a bad place to start. Scotty, sports
Kimberly.
yacht or flybridge?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm a V class or a sport yacht person. We love the single level, open plan, sunbed at the back, everyone's together. However, there's plenty of customers who love the flybridge as well. So they love the fact that they can go upstairs and drive from upstairs with the wind in their face. And then if it's a rainy day or a windy day, they can come back downstairs and drive downstairs. So we definitely have 2 types of customer. You're either a flybridge person or you're a V class or a sport yacht person.
Well, do you find that people come on board, particularly at a boat show like this, and go, actually, I thought I was a flybridge, but I'm actually a sports yacht?
Rarely do they change, but occasionally we'll come across a person who's owned a V class, and Greg's brother John is a perfect example. He bought a V40, used it for a season, worked out that it wasn't quite big enough for him, and has worked out now that he's actually going to change into an F50 flybridge because it suits the family much better.
Is that what's so great about these boat shows, the fact that people can get on board and really experience each different vessel?
Yeah, so we often have 1 or 2 boats in stock, but rarely do we have a lineup of 5 boats here, and rarely do we have them all open and dressed and ready to go at the same time. It happens once or twice a year. So it's a really good opportunity to walk from the 62 to the 55 to the 50 and then all the V-class boats and really compare apples with apples.
Of course, the joy of a boat show is not limited to buying boats. When you own a Princess yacht in Australia, you become part of a select group of people who seem to enjoy each other's company. Greg Haynes goes as far to suggest that they become almost part of a family. And this is one of those events where owners come together to catch up with each other and plan boating sojourns into the future. And the Princess Lounge is the perfect venue to do that. If heaven was a place on earth, then I think I have found it here in the Princess Marquee. If you want to just pop in and spend an hour or even perhaps 2 days drinking ice cold Peroni, Hentley Farm wines, and of course, a bit of champagne. Greg says that the space will be put to great use over the course of the weekend.
We've got some great partners this year. We have June Furniture that supplied all the beautiful furniture in the Owners Lounge. Peroni have come with their beer again. We've got beer on tap, Vertically Cove. Hentley Farm Wines have set one of their guys up to do tastings. We've got Cappy Water and some fantastic food from our caterers, Fresh Fruit Vitae.
Did your team really enjoy putting this together, knowing that your owners would love it?
Yeah, we really enjoy making the owners feel special, and like they're in the lounge and people walk past, and it's really special for them. And we have an owners event tonight, so we have about 120 guests. We've got our friends at Bentley have invited some of their clients, so it's going to be quite special. It's really good to get our owners to talk into each other, and one of our owners here tonight's had 7 princesses, and he's fantastic. Rob and Rose have got a boat called Seventh Heaven, being their 7th princess, and he loves the brand, and we're really good to have him at these events because he talks to other clients and potential clients.
That's right. Well, it's kind of like an old family reunion, really, in a way, isn't it?
Oh, we've got our Heyman videos playing on the TV screens, and like we're sitting with Mike and Jan, one of the clients that came up last year, and they just said, oh, this has got great memories from last year.
Yeah, I think too, that's what I personally love about the Princess brand, is you are just creating this family that's all-encompassing and really fulfilling for owners.
Yeah, and we had some owners from Tasmania that next year they want to come up to Hayman with us, so they're going to drive their boat from Tasmania up to Hayman Island for our event.
Well, having been there, I can see why.
It's a beautiful part of the world.
It is.
So we've got you working tonight, Kimberly, as MC. So
it's one of the tougher gigs that I have to do, Greg, I must say. You dragged me here kicking and screaming.
I know, but you do such a great job with the Voyage.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure to have you here.
I tell you what, going out on these boats and drinking champagne is very difficult, but someone has to do it. So cheers to that. Tonight we celebrate the extraordinary success of one of the world's great luxury brands right here in our home arena. It's party time. Smiles are bigger than both of yours right here. Yeah. How beautiful does your 62 look over there?
Gorgeous.
Absolutely. He's so beyond thrilled to have it.
Yeah, it's great. It's good to be here. And the boys at Princess here, Scott and Greg, gee, they're wonderful. They turn it on.
They look after us so well.
It makes you feel like a king. And yeah. So owning the Princess is, in my stage of life, it's a dream come true.
After the formalities, music and dancing round the night out with the odd late night visit to our Princess display vessels to take in the nighttime onboard ambience. What a night, what a party, what a boat show. That's us done. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of The Voyage. Remember, you can always pop in and see Greg and the team here at Sanctuary Cove, or why not stop by and see us at the Sydney Boat Show. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.